Pretty short.
Now he's not happy Myertown's over the front of the tapes, and now he's not happy all of them are over the front of the tapes. Okay, they are all in some sort of line, and they're off and racing. Gorgeous Tom, and the Doyen Chief is very slow away. The Doyen Chief, and I'm not sure he's even going to go. So the Doyen Chief is effectively out of the race before we get to the first, which the other 23 take. Not the best leap by Resplendent Grey, who was ridden quite forcefully away from that. So a dramatic start. Myertown's right up there early with 3-Card Brag as they take fence number 2. Highland is next over, the Changing Man, and towards the outside is the grey horse Intense Raffle, settling behind the leader Panic Attack, with also a penny 100 as Myertown leads them on towards the third. So we settle down with Myertown out in the lead from 3-Card Brag, the Changing Man, the grey towards the outside Intense Raffles, with Blizzard of Oz and also Grandeur Dame racing in that handy position. Just to confirm, the Doyen Chief never made it towards the first. There may be an announcement about his participation to follow as they stretch over the next, at which Blizzard of Oz made a mistake. Resplendent Grey is last of all. He was another who was caught on the back foot when the tapes went back. Pick Rock, another at the top of the market, is also right towards the rear of the field. Myertown, by contrast, is well to the fore. Highland made a mistake on the inside. So the order, as they prepare to make their way out of the back straight for the first time, is out in the lead. It is Myertown in the red and black, leading 3-Card Brag, Grandeur Dame and the Changing Man. Highland, Panic Attack, O'More Park with Victorino, and then Intense Raffles from the Blizzard of Oz, Percival Legoa, Larry's Bar and Annual Invictus. Round the outside, a penny 100, Spanish Harlem. Monty's Star comes next in company with Inch House as they make that turn out of the back straight. Still towards the back, Gorgeous Tom, Moon d'Orange, Catate Dory, Inch House, then Risk in the Ground, Pick Rock and Resplendent Grey are the last two. So racing towards the cross fence, and over in the lead, Myertown takes it in advance of the rest of the field. Resplendent Grey gave that another belt. That is 2 mistakes by Resplendent Grey over the first 6 fences. Myertown makes the turn from 3-Card Brag and the Changing Man as we settle into a rhythm. Panic Attack on the outside of the nose-banded Grandeur Dame. Behind those, the double green pair, one with the white cap is Intense Raffles. Then on the outside of that one is Blizzard of Oz, with Victorino's held his place better than 12 months ago. Then Highland, a penny 100 comes next. Annual Invictus, Amore Park and Spanish Harlem's a big leap by Myertown in the first up the home straight. Monty's Star travels okay back in the field with Larry's Bar, Inch House, Risk in the Ground, Pick Rock, Moon d'Orange and Resplendent Grey, making their way towards another open ditch. Myertown's getting into a nice rhythm out in front. They've all stepped over that. Resplendent Grey continues to be the back marker as they make their way up the home straight. Myertown leads 3-Card Brag. In third place, Panic Attack, Grandeur Dame. Oh, and Myertown's gone! Myertown hurdled behind him by Grandeur Dame. Horse is up okay. That was a hefty fall for Derek Fox, and pleased to say he is up on his feet okay. 3-Card Brag left in the lead. The Changing Man, Panic Attack, Grandeur Dame. If you see that again, he absolutely jumped that loose horse. In fourth place, then behind these Intense Raffles with Blizzard of Oz, a penny 100, Highland, Annual Invictus, Spanish Harlem midfield with Gorgeous Tom, Percival Larry's Bar, and then Monty's Star. Behind these Catate Dories, they stretch over the water. Moon d'Orange, Pick Rock and Resplendent Grey are right at the back of the field that remain, and it's 3-Card Brag who's been left in front, but an incident-packed first circuit, Ruby.
First circuit is right, Richard, and as you say, Grandeur Dame was spectacular jumping Myertown there. 3-Card Brag right behind him is the Changing Man's travelling well. Panic Attack is a good posse. The grey outside that is Intense Raffles. He's travelling well for a horse I thought would want slower ground, and the ones at the back I think are going to need a bit of luck to get involved, but you can never give up, and Sean Bowen is riding one.
So out in the lead, 3-Card Brag setting out on their second circuit from the Changing Man. Panic Attack travels comfortably behind the leaders in company with the Blizzard of Oz, a penny 100, giving his young rider Sean Cleary Farrell a great spin at the moment. Grandeur Dame on the inside with Highland, Victorino, Gorgeous Tom beginning to creep into it. Spanish Harlem on the outside, and top weight Monty's Star. A mistake at the back there by Inch House. Resplendent Grey now getting anxious is Sean Bowen, in danger here of losing touch. Make their way towards the next. 3-Card Brag leads the Changing Man, Panic Attack. Then on the inside, Grandeur Dame. Intense Raffles is right on the outside, tracking Blizzard of Oz in the similar colours. Spanish Harlem wide out. Larry's Bar just pushed along for the first time. Pick Rock is still quite well back as they make their way towards the penultimate fence in the back straight. 3-Card Brag and the Changing Man are the first two. They're being followed by Panic Attack towards the outside, Blizzard of Oz, the Grey, Highland and Grandeur Dame. Reading out towards Intense Raffles, a penny 100 comes next. Catate Dory creeping into it. Larry's Bar was pulled up before that, and Inch House has lost an awful lot of ground and is about to be pulled up as well. Resplendent Grey still last of those going. Spanish Harlem is also beginning to struggle. 3 Card Bragg it is who'll lead the turn. 3 Card Bragg making the bend from the Changing Man, Panic Attack and Grandeur Dam. In 5th place, Blizzard of Oz. Intense Raffles with Highland comes next. Percival Le Gelloir is being ridden along. Behind these they pack up in midfield. Not much room in there. Catate Dory, Moon d'Orange. Also a penny 100 round the outside, risking the ground and Moore Park. As towards the back of the field, Spanish Harlem has been pulled up. Racing towards the cross fence, 3 Card Bragg continues to lead. A bad mistake there by Blizzard of Oz when in about 7th or 8th place, and that's knocked him right back through the field. Right at the back, still trying to make some ground is Pick Rock as Percival Le Gelloir drops into his lap. So we have 4 fences to take in the Coral Gold Cup. Still a lot going with chances. It's 3 Card Bragg who leads the Changing Man, Panic Attack, then Highland pushed along Intense Raffles. Catate Dory makes ground. Gorgeous Tom with Grandeur Dam under pressure. Annual Invictus O'More Park, then Moon d'Orange, Pick Rock as 3 Card Bragg took a chance with 4 from the finish. Victorino's lost his place, as has Percival Le Gelloir, who is about to be pulled up. 3 out, the final open ditch. Panic Attack, the Changing Man, and 3 Card Bragg are the first 3 to rise. In 4th is Gorgeous Tom. Behind these, Catate Dory and Highland. From the back, O'More Park tries to stay on with Intense Raffles. Racing towards the next fence, 2 from the finish, and it's Panic Attack who's gone to the lead. The Changing Man, so often placed in big handicap chases, is battling on well. 3 Card Bragg, Gorgeous Tom behind these, Catate Dory, and risking the ground. It is Panic Attack over the last in the lead. The Changing Man and 3 Card Bragg, and it's Panic Attack sets off up the running and he's staying the trip out well, pulling clear. In second, the Changing Man, 3 Card Bragg, Gorgeous Tom, Pick Rock and Catate Dory, but a second big handicap win of the season. Panic Attack for Tristan Durrell, Dan Skelton and Brian Drew. 3 Card Bragg, the Changing Man, Gorgeous Tom, Pick Rock, Catate Dory. Highland then Intense Raffles, risking the ground. O'More Park, Resplendent Grey finish, got past a few. Annual Invictus, a penny 100, also finishing Monty Star, Moon d'Orange, Victorino and Grandeur Dam. The rest were pulled up. Panic Attack originally was going to be sent for a listed race over Christmas after the win in the Paddy Power over 2.5 miles. They've stretched out in trip, and once again she has delivered. You wouldn't expect her daughter of Canford Cliffs to be winning over 3.25 miles, but she proved wonderfully consistent and versatile. And Willie Mullins came with a few this time, but the big pot goes again to Dan Skelton as he continues to amass prize money in his trainer's title bid.
On a day of ups and downs for the Skeltons, the new line came down at Newcastle. Panic Attack, the mare, has won the Coral Gold Cup. What a double. The Paddy Power Gold Cup, now the Coral Gold Cup. Not done for 21 years since Celestial Gold. As we pick it up here, AP, the mare on the left, the Changing Man on the right, it was a question of would the leader stay?
Yeah, and you know what, Ed, he rode her like she stayed, but you see her going down to the last there. She got up into there, she had plenty left, and it was a really good performance, a great training performance by Dan Skelton. As I said, the one thing you know you have to do, you have to believe that they're going to stay, and they rode this mare like they believed that she was going to stay.
Huge day for Tristan Durrell.
Here's his celebration. Look, anything Harry can do.
Fantastic, and you know Dan Skelton has put his faith in one of his own riders, and he's been rewarded here. Like, this will mean an awful lot to this young man, and for Dan Skelton as well. This is a brave call. You know, to win a Paddy Power takes some doing, but to step up then and to win a Coral Gold Cup, that's a bold shout.
And keeps that run going. Betfair Chase last weekend. Well done, Tristan. Here you go. You have won the Coral Gold Cup. Boom.
Oh, there's tears, there's emotion, there's punching the air. Tristan, Ed's just said, you have won the Coral Gold Cup.
I cannot believe it. I just can't believe it. I felt a bit of pressure coming out, to be honest with you, after the disappointment up in Newcastle with the new lion. I just wanted to try and make it a better day, really, and I can't believe I've actually won it.
But I mean, what a mare to win a Paddy Power Gold Cup and come on 2 weeks later, step up in trip in a competitive handicap like that.
Unbelievable performance from the mare. Lauren rides her every day. Brilliant of Dan and brave of him to put her in this and to run her. We thought she'd go well, but it was a massive ask to win the Paddy Power and then come here and do this. So we did think she'd run well under a low weight, but to go and win it is unbelievable.
You're such an integral part of this team. Of course, Harry's the lead jockey, but wow, what a team to be in.
It's an amazing team. I'm just very, very proud to be a part of it. And all the owners and Dan and Harry that put their trust in me, I can't thank any of them enough. So yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. We've got to get a word with you. You were nearly crying at Cheltenham.
I'm definitely crying now. It's just unbelievable. Like, she's just an incredible mare. Unbelievable.
Well done, Gorge.
Thank you.
Well done, lad.
Ups and downs of racing, goodness me, you couldn't have had them more today. Panic Attack, oh my God, what a mare she's becoming over fences.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's just absolutely fantastic. She's a credit to herself. 14 days later, I said to Brian, who owns her, I said, look, if she was 7, I probably wouldn't do this, but she's 9 years old, and I'm not saying that she won't be around next year. Of course she will, but like when they're getting on a bit, you've got to race them when they're in form. She's clearly in the form of her life. And Harry just said to me earlier in the week, go on, get on and run her.
Do you know what? I think race placing is something that's not talked about enough, about how hard it is, and if you're good at it and you do it well, it can be great.
No, exactly. And I entered her. I made sure I entered her at the entry stage, just so I just thought, what if she is a mare now that wants a long trip? And yes, worked out like that. But Tristan gave her an absolutely phenomenal ride. I was saying earlier, he's the most improved rider I've ever had anything to do with in a short space of time. And he deserves it. He's brilliant. He's riding fantastically, and it's a sign of if you work hard, you get your chances, especially with us.
I love that. The new Lion, how is he?
He's fine. Look, he took a chance. It's the same chance he took at the last in the Turners at Cheltenham. We got away with that one. We didn't get away with today, but we need to not go back to the drawing board, but we need to go and dust ourselves down, a bit more practice. Okay, I jumped him at speed a few times in the week. We didn't come here under-prepared. There's no way we came under-prepared. But he was going to speed there that he's not gone on the track before, and it just caught him out. He's okay after. I haven't had a chance to talk to JP and the team yet, but we'll think about what we do. But the one thing today did tell me is we're okay at the trip. Okay. 2 miles is a good trip.
At least we've found out that, and everyone lives to fight another day. Well done and good luck here.
Oh, cheers. Thank you.
That horse there is the first mare to win this big race for a very long time. Certainly pre-1994, might be in the 80s. Panic Attack, and pulls off that double that Celestial Gold lasted in 2004. She won at 16 to 1 in the colours of Brian Drew. What a time he's having with these big handicap wins. He's got one of the most exciting horses in training and Final Demand as well. Second was 3-Card Bragg for the McNeil family at 25 to 1. The Changing Man is always on the scene. He's finished third this time at 8 to 1. Gorgeous Tom finished in fourth. The well-back Pick Rock, if you had each way and first 5 with your bookmaker, finished in fifth. I think Katate Dore finished in sixth if you had first 6. There's so much to look